They know that their next game is at the home versus Al Ahly, who beat Persepolis 1-0 in their first game. Two coaches will be just allowing the final words here now, as we can see that Al Wasl are waiting, but Pakhtakor of Uzbekistan yet to emerge from the tunnels. We've seen some very, very good games in the AFC Elite Champions League so far on this first round of fixtures. We're hoping for yet another one. Sides can afford to, if you're away from home, maybe play it slightly different. You all know as the league progresses, the games take on more and more importance. It's always nice to get off to a flying start. The man in your picture there, he is the man that they'll be throwing their eyes across. Dragan Seran, who is Serbian international with 8 goals in the domestic season, but he's also got quite a few assists as well. He will be very, very pivotal, you feel, for Pakhtakor today. The baseline to welcome the footballing sides. The night sky's dark and clear. The pitch bathed in floodlit light.
Qadrli futbol muxlislari, Jar stadionida Pakhtakor va Al Wasl jamoalarini qarshi olamiz.
Introduced, and now the fans, the expectant fans, get to welcome their heroes as they march out to the AFC Champions League anthem. Stirring music. This anthem has now been superseded. The ball says Champions League Elite. New incarnation of the Champions League this year. Stirring anthem to greet the two sides. Yellow of Pakhtakor and the grey Al Wasl. Nice touch. They go out with the old anthem. They stand tall and proud for the new Champions League Elite anthem. Pakhtakor fans ready to party inside the Jar Stadium in Tashkent. All the players want to do is get moving and, dare I say, get on with it. It'll be interesting to see exactly what levels Al Wasl are at, because you can do practice matches, you can do your pre-season friendlies, etc. But actually, when it comes to hard-bitten points, can be a little extra dimension on the physicality, which could just favour the home side. Just a quick look at the Pakhtakor side. 3 changes from their last lineup of the weekend. Kuziev, Ibrahimov and Abdul Rahman Rova. The side have dropped out. It looks like a 4-4-2. Sedan and Kolmatov up front, but I feel that could work in a 4-3-3. Very, very flexible under Maxim Shashki, who's the head coach. Only 2 of the players that have missed out are on the bench, though. Today's referees and officials all from Japan, refereed by Yasuki Araki, Shun Mihara and Kota Watanabe on either line. 4th official is Ryo Tanimoto, and VAR is controlled by Hiroyuki Kimura. Three changes from the last league side for Wasl. Al-Zabi is on the bench, and Mihailovic dropped to the bench, and Lima misses out altogether. Coming in though, Sidibe, of course, at the top of the park. Diallo as well will be looking to assist. Dragan Seran on the top of the park. Team talks now being done. The captain making his charges understand exactly what's required. Not to be sloppy, keep it tight. And make sure they press home their home advantage. For the away side, no doubt the words will be ringing in their ears. Silence the crowd for 20 minutes and then play your own game. There's Medinov. No more times for thinking about what might be. Now is the time for what will be. And we're off there, and it's back straight away. And it will be Pakhtakor that will try and build from the back. Pakhtakor. Nutmeg, but given away possession rather cheaply and easily there. Diallo just gave his man behind him a little bit of a tough ball, Sidibe, but he's managed to work it through. And now Buchtini making ball forward. Azamedinov with the header away. Who settles first? Who gets their best touch on the ball? Off, it's down, just caught on the back of the left ankle there. One thing I have been very impressed with is the standard of refereeing. They do an awful lot of Premier League football over in England, and I have to say the level of authority portrayed by the officials in the AFC is very admirable by the players. It's a ball down the line there. There's a real chance of a break. Alexis went over to meet it, but easy for Sung Kyung to play it forward to Sidibe. Sidibe with the long ball down the channel. Bit of a sprint on, but ultimately Saleh, captain, elects to go out for a throw-in. Deep into the corner, Azamedinov with the first header, but that should go away for the first corner of the match. Wasl forcing their hosts onto the back foot early on. Shashki looks on, arms folded. This for a huddle on the penalty spot. Sidibe right on the goalkeeper. It's going to be Jimenez to deliver it. It's not a bad ball in. Pakhtakor can't get the ball away either. Sidibe. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. My word, it wasn't Sidibe, it was Diallo. And he can't believe that it's actually come off the post with such ferocity that it's gone straight back into the goalkeeper's hands. Nazarov will thank his lucky stars. It was terrible defending there from Pakhtakor. Couldn't clear their lines, and Diallo with the first real chance of the game. Well, he's beaten the keeper, but not the woodwork. And many people will tell you that's all part of my armoury. And Nazarov will be over the moon that it bounced straight back into his hands. Buriev. Azamedinov. Oh, that was a real opening there. And that man there, Milojevic, will no doubt have thought it could have been a goal to the good and the game would have a different complexion altogether. Makhmadjonov all the way back to Nazarov. That's a loose ball. Raymond got in front, but it's going to be a throw. Just look at this, they can't clear it, and then it falls nicely here. Little back heel. Wonderful work by Diallo. He's done his job, he's got it on target. But a little too on target for the right post for Nazarov just to gather at the rebound. Abdul Rahman wants to go into the channel. Coming short is Ali Saleh. Abdul Rahman brought back into the side, trying to go down the line. First couple of touches were good. Third one a little too heavy. Throw to Pakhtakor. Buriev beaten by the bounce. Sidibe, nice footwork. Puts a decent ball in, and that's not a bad header by Diallo again. Got in between the centre halves. Two presentable chances inside 5 minutes for Al Wasl. And again, the delivery absolutely spot on. Abdullayev and Azamedinov split by the run of Diallo, and he knows he's had two chances. He could have been on a hat-trick inside 6 minutes. Ali Jonov. Pakhtakor struggling at the moment to retain possession. Buriev. Abdullayev. Makhmadjonov. The ball inside by Komadov. Uzbekistan side need to actually just spend a little time on the football. Been a rocky opening for them. Ali Jonov with the ball in. Didn't have any degree of accuracy, but Pakhtakor will get themselves a second opportunity. First time shot, always drifting away past Khalid's left-hand post, but again, full-back joining in there, Makhmadjonov. Well worked. The angle of the left foot was always going to take it away. Could have done with slightly slicing across it, says the man that would have done it perfectly. That's your commentator, I don't think. Well, if the first 6.5 minutes are anything to go by, we're in for a cracker here. Diallo just ushered off the ball there by Makhmadjonov. Not sure this is the right word, but the Pakhtakorian fans are in fine voice on the far, so we've got to play it down. There seems to have been a coming together. Dragan Seran is there. Buftini. Doesn't seem too much in it, but Buftini has found himself prone on the turf down below us. Maxim Shashki looks on. A few things in the modern game that I'd like to see curtailed, and that's blocking, or I would call it obstruction in the penalty area from set pieces. And another one is the degree of pain felt by players with the minimal physical touch. That's a long way away in the safety of the commentary box, it has to be said. There are places on the body which haven't got a lot of flesh around that can be very, very tender. They're checking a possible red card. Okay, I've seen that twice now. Reminds me very much now, you will have to go on the internet for this, but it looks a bit like the phantom punch that Muhammad Ali put Sonny Liston down with. I couldn't see it even on the replay. Possibly have better angles than I will with that angle we've just seen on our monitors. It all happens very much on the left-hand side of the screen. Well, Hiroyuki Kimura is asking Yusuke Araki to go and have a look. Well, the involved player, Dragan Seran, is one of their star performers for Pakhtakor. Well, his elbow is certainly high on that. Again, we can see it in slow motion. The arm goes up. Is it just a flailing arm? Is it an elbow? Is it deliberate? Well, no, I don't think it is. Looking at it the second time, although he raises the elbow afterwards, I don't think it's trying to get across there. The arm comes out, goes across. That one there is just get off me. But is there a second movement of the elbow? That's the one I think they're looking at here. I think they need to look at it in full speed. Dragan Seran gets a yellow card. And I think, and I'm going to say that I'm going to come out and tell you that the referee and the VAR assistants got that absolutely spot on. Well done, Yusuke Araki and Hiroyuki Kimura. Although Dragan Seran possibly say I was being held to start with, which is the first movement, but it was that second movement that possibly just brought it to the attention of the fourth official. Well, that was about 4 minutes of deliberation time. That is the one thing with VAR. Got to say, it will possibly get 99% of the time the right decision, but does sometimes make fans that have travelled to the game, who've got to find trains afterwards or planes afterwards, a little bit tough for time should it overrun by a degree of any more. Ball on the far side, back in play, 11 minutes gone. Pakhtakor 0, Al Wasl 0. We've had two chances for Diallo up front, hit inside of the post after beating the keeper, which landed straight into his hands, and a flashing header which he should have done maybe a wee bit better with. And we've had a shot that's been driven in by the left back, Muhammad Jonov, that man in your picture that flashed wide of the Al Wasl goal. Things have settled down just a wee bit now after a run. Side of the pitch now, Pakhtakor working hard. That's not a bad bit of play as well. Chance for Ali Jonov to play it into the box. Stabbed away back there. Sidibe plays it forward. Nice little cushion header down by Kolmatov. Break on this near side. Sidibe sees Diallo. Sent the ball back. Tini. Diagonal ball. See what's there by Ali Jonov, wins the second ball as well. With strength and desire shown to win the football there. Majonov in the corner this time by Abdu Manopov. across to Azamedinov. And out now to Ali Jorov on the far side, building slowly. Buriev, the man that comes to pick the ball up, comes short from midfield as Abdullayev comes forward. Buriev now opens his body, wants something in front of him. Let's go square down. Abdullayev. Channel ball, headed away on this near side by Uchino. Azamedinov beaten in the air. There's a real chance of a break. Could he get it the opposite way? But in the end, Ali Jorov hooked it away for them. But he's now got to do some defending. Far side of the pitch. Beat to the drums. Alexis will give and go. Abdulrahman's lost out. Abdulrahman might get onto the loose ball. Strong challenge in the middle of the park. Abdulrahman comes away with it. Picks out Sadibi. Sadibi tries to hook it out near side. Uchino tries to drive in. Pull the trigger. The Japanese defender comes away from a rolling Pakhtakor player. Buriev, the man that was down, just holding above his right ankle. Would have hurt. Not a lot of flesh on top of the ankle bone. Well, he's up on the ball now, Buriev. That's Medinov looking near side. Header away by Uchino. Starting to settle down now. Quarter of an hour gone, although a few moments have been taken away. Alexis with the header away. Congested in that middle third, currently in the game. Twisting and turning side by Abdulmanarov. Buftini inside to Sung Hyun, and now Alexis. South Korean player. Sung Hyun. Buftini just laying, they're trying to push the wing backs forward. That's been Uchino and Abdulrahman. Not a far forward, a good running behind. Actually laid back. Abdulrahman on the far side, making sure that Wasl don't progress too far down that far side. Got themselves in shape now. Sadibi, lovely ball. Can he pull the trigger? Forced across the face. Overlapping run by Uchino. Back it comes. Excellent defensive work. Onto the loose ball. First time shot. Deflected. Second time shot. Saved beautifully. Pakhtakor living a wee bit dangerously back there. Flag is up for offside. Going to the middle sector. That's where the most work is being done here. Medinov and Abdullayev standing strong in there. Loose touch. Gets it back to Azmedinov. was the option inside. Gets onto the football in the end. Sedan. Can he hold it up? To credit players and got credit out. Chino with the long ball forward. Can he find the right pass? Not a bad pass this time. Tried to slip it through to at the top of the park, which is one name, Saberkurajayev. Where's the 27? Lovely touch by Diallo. Diallo managing to get it to Canedo. Diallo gets it back. Abdul Rahman. Cross comes in, beating everybody. Near side. Back Hamajonov. Just lets it run away. Hamajonov there, back to his keeper Nazarov. To the 19th minute, almost elapsed. Keepers haven't had a great deal to do. Nazarov, the one that was thankful that his post came to his rescue early on in the game when Diallo wriggled free and Pakhtakor couldn't clear their lines from a corner. Abdullayev. Saberkurajayev gets it back to him. Sedan will be missed out. Young goes forward but can't find his wing back on the left hand side there. Two sides who would obviously like to make inroads in this Western Division, and when they look around at the sides in the Western Division here of the Champions League League, this will be a game that no doubt both sides would have targeted. Wasl, 1, possibly 3 points. Pakhtakor 3, and at worst would like to take 1. Sedan, lovely toe through there. Cross goes in, loses everybody. Alijonov gets it back, wants to find somebody. Buriev hangs out, but Abdul Rahman plays it. Buriev will be the first person to get onto it. Off Abdullayev. Buriev certainly wants to be the playmaker. He's got space to deal with it there. Slips on playing it. Picks out a nice ball on his near side. Abdulmanopov. Supported here by Hamajonov. Abdullayev will try and start again. Buriev always the option, always open. Can he find the pass? Well, it's a little too long and a little too strong this time. And Abdulmanopov can't get onto it. But Buriev is finding space, albeit just in front of his back four for Pakhtakor. A little bit of a midfield skirmish now. Abdullayev managed to get it out to Alijonov, back to Azimedinov, and Nazarov quite happy to, well, I would say clear it, but really did thump it into the derriere then of the on-rushing player. Pakhtakor now, can they find a little bit of space? The run in behind was thwarted from Kamarov. Alexis, Abdul Rahman, Alexis again. Buriev with the toe in. Abdul Rahman. Buriev clears. This little drifted crossfield ball with Chino. Can he get one in? That's not a bad ball in. Again, lack of grey shirts in there. Alijonov will just see this out on the far side. Well, some promising wide positions. gone begging. Gets it back and they work it off on this near side. Pakhtakor. Chance to break forward this time with Makhamajonov. Tries to get it up to Dragan Seran, who's getting very little in fairness. He's only getting scraps. Good work in the middle of the park by Sidibe. Turns away from 2 or 3. That's a Medinov with the toe in. Seran finds a little ball down, but Seung Young isn't going to muck about the Korean player. That first touch on the far side by Ali Salah wasn't good enough. Good work in the middle of the park by Pakhtakor. Buriev. Now a chance for Pakhtakor to come forward. Sabir Kojayev tries to work it down the far side with the overlap. It's favouring the home side, as you'd expect after 24 minutes. When we look at where the maps that we're provided, the heat maps show us on our monitors. It's happening in the area between the halfway line and the 18-yard box, mainly of Al Wasl. Ali Jonov. Ball inside to Kamarov. Back to Ali Jonov. As Medinov across this time to Abdullayev. Nicely taken. Lovely spin there by Sabir Kojayev. Crossed in by Ali Jonov. Was not the best you'll come across in the Champions League Elite. The right back will no doubt keep his eye firmly on the other goal and not across to the bench, who maybe weren't quite so happy with that cross. Sung Hyung thumps it long. Headed on at the top by Cornado, but Makhamajonov gets it out far side. Kamarov will return it to his keeper, Nazarov, and Nazarov, well, he's asked a lot here of Abdullayev, but a bit of pressure on that. Turn around the corner and away to safety by Pakhtakor. Muftini finds Khaled. Nice run away on the far side. Decent bit of work by Eldor Raymond. Inside to Ali Salah. Salah crossfield ball should be cut out. Is cut out. At the moment the passing may be lacking the crispness that they both want. Could be forgiven with Al Wasl, having only played one competitive match in their domestic league. Ali Salah with the turn. Sidibe leaves it. Ali Salah onto it again. Shot from distance. Ricochet off Cornado. And in the end, Ali Jonov gets the ball away for Pakhtakor. Muftini. Space. Nice pass. Alexis. Into the middle of the park it goes. Jimenez. Alexis again. Alexis with the ball in. As Medinov gets the ball away. Pakhtakor first touch there, not good. Almost put themselves back in a whole heap of trouble. That's what they have to avoid, is giving the football away. Ali Jonov showing a bit of pace to get away from his man, who seems to have given up the ghost. Can he find the right pass? The answer to that is unequivocally no. Buriev. Makhamajonov. Buriev, has he got the keys to unlock the United Arab Emirates side? Al Wasl's defence. Komadov. Chance for Seran on the spin, couldn't quite get on that. Muftini clears. Sidibe clears it even further. It's the flag going to go up. Looks like a shade of offside, but in the meantime, deal with it. That's the question. Lovely pullback by Cornado. Cornado tries to set it up. Shot comes in from distance. Deflection wide from the shot there from Sidibe. Second quarter of this first half, both going the way of the visitors. Just a moment there, it looked as though there could have been an offside flag. Corner has been given. Just a commentator's note for you. Decent nets to billow. A little bit of slack on the nets. Do like a good billowing of a net. Jimenez to deliver. High hanging. Nazarov is out. Plucked it safely above the head of Buftini. Good throw out as well. First touch was terrible there. Oh, he throws his head backwards. Does it's a bit of Kajayev. Jimenez. Raymond. There's Mburia, the two players that want to keep processing and working the ball. Sidibe, Jimenez, Buftini. Full of energy, Sidibe. Down the line this time by Uchino. Diallo's in behind. Hangs the ball up. That was a header that needed to be won by Ali Jonov. Buriev. And Jimenez battle. Abdul Rahman gets it to Sidibe. Uchino elects to take a little bit of safety. Buftini. Well, approaching the half-hour mark. And what has now settled down into an intriguing battle. Looking for the channel ball. Ali Salah gets in behind it. Loses out, fourth corner now. Jonov. Looking at it. Wasl, maybe just in your commentator's eyes, although they're not sort of showing up on the heat map, just maybe more precise and maybe more careful when in possession of the football. Jimenez to take. Some young Buftini both there. Canedo hovers on the penalty spot. Set on with a header away for Pakhtakor. Ali Salah. Shot goes in on the second bounce, taken nicely by Nazarov. Saw it from a long way out, in fairness. Jonov looks for the big left to right, cut off by Abdul Rahman. Ali Salah's gone down in a heap. Jimenez has a chance to play on. Tries to scoop it beyond Nazamedinov, who just cuts it out and finds Ali Jonov. Ali Jonov pops the ball out of play. Captain there, Ali Salah. It's okay. Well, I have to say that Savir Kajayev had a rather disdainful look across to the captain of Al Wasl as he went down. As the home fans try very hard to lift their side. And the captain will now return the ball back to Nazarov, and Etiquette preserved. Abdullah Nazamedinov. Abdullah doesn't have a lot of options, goes to the left back like Jonov. Abdul Manopov is the man that carries the ball the opposite way. Ali Jonov now. Wants assistance. Short into the feet of Sabir Kojayev, and Pakhtakor retaining possession, but I have to say on the balance of play, certainly with that early clear pass from Diallo off the post and a glancing header wide, it has been the away side that have possibly carried the more threat in footballing terms. Ali Jonov. Nervy little piece of football at the moment. Different type of ball there from Kolmatov, but finds its intended target, which is a Pakhtakor shirt. Azamedinov. There's an option inside him, but ultimately bypasses Buriev to go back to Nazarov. Sabir Kojayev, Azamedinov. Ali Jonov is always willing to receive the football, but it's, when you look at the heat maps that we provided on our stats packs, it's here that it stops. Good work there by Sabir Kojayev, and it's the first corner of the first half for Pakhtakor, the home side. Well, Dragan Serin in your picture. With his stature, you fancy, and his goals currently scored, 8 goals in 18 league matches. Just needs a good delivery. It's a high-hanging one. Big header away this time by Boufdouni. Captain Ali Salah left it. There's a chance here on the break, but terrific coming back. Work there from Kolmatov. Covered off the run there, managed to get it back to Nazarov. You see one of your attacking midfielders doing that sort of work in a defensive role, just lifts your spirits a bit. Sort of look over your shoulder and think, well, if he's doing it, I can do it. If you're a teammate. That's Medinov. Ali Jonov tries to find Buriev, but it's easily picked off here by Wasl. Jimenez clips it long. At the moment, the accuracy and direction over the longer passes hasn't really been there for either side. Dragan Serin working hard on the far side. Ali Jonov's gone down in a bit of a heat. Throw to Pakhtakor, thrown into the corner, trying to find a quick run and a quick feet in the corner. But couldn't be seen of Kamarov. Buriev. Akhmadonov. Abdulmanopov trying to take on 3, but he's got to take the football with him. That's easily picked off here by Diallo. Diallo, Ali Salah up to Canedo. Ali Salah, bit of space and time now. Canedo will go on the overlap on the outside. Get the ball now. That's too strong. Commentator's eye. Canedo, just with the first touch, that was always going to beat him to the byline. Well, Maxim Sheshki and Milos Milojevic will be looking at the first 37 minutes that have elapsed, and now they'll know how the opposition are lined up. Now they'll know where they want to exploit, what areas they think they can find some way of controlling the game a wee bit better. Abdulrahman battling hard there with Buriev. It's played by Alexis into Seung-kyung. Alexis again hasn't got a lot of options. Alexis again with a chance. Alexis Perez is Pontilla. Perez is his full name. Ali Salah was the man that gave an option down the line, but as you can see, a little bit of anger as he kicks the ball against the hoardings. He just beats him away. Right idea, wrong execution in terms of football. Medina, Abdullayev, an option. Space to come forward. That's the ball. Well, watch there by Abdullayev. That sort of tries to clip it out. It's his player under pressure, but they've managed to work it nicely here. Pakhtakor away from their own penalty area. Kolmatov coming in off the flanks to try and get involved in the game. Not seen a lot of football. Zera, Kolmatov, Zera. That's Medina. Ali Jonov's first time ball is far too easy, and Alexis Perez Pontilla lets it run back to Khalid Saif Al-Sani. Sufyan Muftini trying to try and find the pass, finds Sidibe. Warm night, 26 degrees. Ball played forward by Perez, Alexis Perez, but good covering by Ali Jonov. Not so sure about the scoop. Ali Jonov won't thank him. He's got to take the first touch. And now the press is really deep, and ultimately he's been put up by Ali Jonov, but I don't think he was ably assisted there by his own keeper. And you can see there what Maxim Shashki thought. Ali Jonov should have maybe, just maybe, easy after the event, thumped it long as soon as he received it, instead of trying to be maybe a little too cute in the corner. Jimenez with the corner. 41st minute of game. Jimenez goes short this time. Cross goes in. Oh, I say, everybody waiting for everybody else. Well, that wasn't the best bit of defending I've yet to see, and I'm sure that Maxim Shashki wouldn't have thought that either. The man down is Asmedinov, but that really was after you, sir. This is AFC Champions League Elite Football. As a manager of the home side, Pakhtakor, I'd be saying, what are you doing allowing that ball to go right across the face of his 6-yard box? Alexis to throw it in. Throws it high towards the near post. Headed away by Serat. Kolmatov tries to get away with the football. Sidibe tidies up. And rather forlorn fall to the floor, but either way, Al Wasl back in possession. Abdul Rahman loses out to Ali Jonov. We've got a little bit like a war of attrition now between these two sides. Very much got the measure of each other now. Buriev, the playmaker, the 23 for Pakhtakor, wants to be on the football. And Jimenez wants to be the same. Ali Salah tries to get in behind. Abdullayev doesn't clear the ball very well. That crossing is symptomatic. A bit of quality required. Sidibe the man. there. Oh yeah, borne out by the stats there. Pakhtakor 63% possession. But you can have 100% possession. If you can't score a goal, it's worthless. The tempo of trying to tease out the opposition is the real thing. 2 sevens going together there, and 14 on the floor. Ali Salah and Ali Jonoff. But as I say, you can pretty much say with those 2 efforts inside 5 minutes by Diallo up front for Al Wasl, one where Pakhtakor didn't clear their lines at the first corner of the match. Diallo fired it past Nazarov, hit the base of his right post and went straight back into his arms. The keeper was beaten. He was there for the rebound. And then Diallo was found with a lovely cross and flashed his header wide when possibly he should have hit the target. In one distance effort by the left back, Makhama Jonoff, wearing the 44 at the bottom of your picture. Otherwise, Al Wasl have dealt with most of the balls forward. Decent ball in this time. Head away by Seung Hoon. Jimenez with the skills to find Abdul Rahman. Pakhtakor working hard. Lovely turn around the corner there by Sabir Kojayet. Sort of comes to nothing. Ali Saleh's down. We also have a coming together further up the field of play, which our referee today, Yusuke Araki, goes over to see. Khaled safe. Sanani has come all the way out to have a word with his defenders. We're into the final few seconds of the regulation first 45. I'm thinking there must be at least 5 going on here, maybe 6 or 7. And 5, there we are. 4th official there, Ryo Tanimoto. Circling where we are now. 5 minutes. 5 minutes in which you really don't want to concede. Raymond, the man down. And 5 minutes of which you'd love to score. The momentum would be massive. It's also 5 minutes where the 2 coaches, which is Milos Milejevic for Al Wasl and Maxim Sheshki of Pakhtakor, have possibly started to pull their mindsets around of what they're trying to achieve in this game and what they need to exploit in the weaknesses of the opposition. But that could all change in the next 5 minutes, although as the Pakhtakor fans still cheer their side on here in Tashkent. Chatting and smiles, but not real goals to talk of as of yet. Live, a bit of time and space. Coming short there by Sabir Kojayet. Ali Jonoff. That's by Budiev. Budiev with the first time pass. He was under pressure there, wasn't he? And Alexis got the ball up. It's a blown furrow for Canedo up front. Clearance isn't great by Nazarov. Diallo, apart from those couple of minutes in the first 5, it's maybe been a little of a spectator, but I That could be down to the fact that this is very much a middle third battle. Alexis, Raymond. Far side. In the end, it's Hamadov that makes it difficult. And Ali Jolov for Al Wasl to make any further forward. Well, that man doesn't look too impressed, does he? Milos Milijevic. Possibly expected more. I did say at the start, just the one league game in their domestic league by Al Wasl. Shot from distance there by Sadibi, always on the rise. Different leagues start at different times, and as much as Milos Milijevic would have liked his side to have had more match practice under, you know, good sharp match practice, not friendly match practice. Maybe a little bit of rustiness could well sit inside the girded loins of Al Wasl. So first 45 minutes plus stoppage time starts to move towards the end. Plenty to think about. Muftini has caught Hagen Serhan. Muftini, and a few words being said to the bench here. It wasn't the bench of Pakhtakor. Hagen Serhan saying, look, I got caught, full stop. Al Wasl's bench is saying, pick yourself up and walk away, and he's taken exception to it, has it, Serhan? Yes, Sofian Muftini has put his leg up. Again, there's no malicious intent whatsoever. Well, I would have said that he's possibly got a little leather imprint on the end of his nose, on his top lip. This 5 minutes may extend a touch because it's been a little bit stop-start. There's 5 minutes of time added on. Ali Jolov, Buriev, Azamedinov. Needs to clear his lines, you feel here. That's a nice ball into the feet this time of Kolbatov. Ali Jolov needs to try and get this cross in, being trapped by Jimenez. And in the end, Abdul Rahman shows great strength with a dashing right back. Well, the fans inside the Jar Stadium here in Tashkent certainly kept the buoyant atmosphere going. And the referee, Mr. Yasuku Araki, says that's enough. It's been a struggle in the middle third of this pitch, but there was those big moments in the first 5 minutes where Diallo wriggled free from a corner that Pakhtakor didn't clear. Diallo fired it past the keeper Nazarov, hit the base of his right post and flew straight back into the arms of Nazarov. Big let off there by Pakhtakor. And they also got a one a few minutes later, still within the first 5 minutes, when a cross came into the box. And Diallo got in between the two centre-halves and glanced a header wide. But at the break here at the Jar Stadium in Tashkent, this matchday one fixture between the host Pakhtakor and the visitors Al Wasl is goalless. And the incidents have been few and far between. Do join me for the second half. 0-0 here at the Jar Stadium between Pakhtakor and Al Wasl.
Kim bordi?
Dragan Sera is in deep conversation with our referee Yusuke Iraki. Welcome back to the Jar Stadium here in Tashkent. Pakhtakor, Wasl goalless at the break. Run through the two sides for you. We'll start the home side. Nazarov in goal, a back four. Makat Jomad, Azamedinov, Abdullayev and Alijonov. Midfield trio of Buriev, Serbia Kudjoyev and Abdul Manopov. And up front, Kamadov and Kolmatov either side of Dragan Seren. Al Wasl, Khalid in goal, Butini, Uchino, Sungju, Alexis, Abdul Rahman, a five across the back, Saleh, Jimenez and Sidibe, with up front, Canedo and of course Diallo. Off and Alexis, Abdul Rahman. Medinov with the clearance. Into the corner. Alex Salah was the target. Canedo's the first person there. Alex Salah onto the loose ball. Can he find a dead ball line? Can he find a cross? Shot off for Pakhtakor will clear up towards Dragan Sera. Well, the two coaches, Maxim Shashkin of Pakhtakor and Milos Milijevic will have tried to find a way through what has been Pretty titanic struggle in the middle of the park. Jimenez with the free kick. On looking on Diallo. Diallo tries to get onto the loose ball. He gets a chance. There's a swing and a miss from Buriev. Zeribi lifts it in. Two round the back. Ali Saleh had the shot. Again, it's not really cleared by Pakhtakor. Abdulrahman on the drag back. Just dragging his leg across. Jimenez again to deliver to the edge of the Pakhtakor penalty area. But has it off with a double-handed push away. Kyung Sung in. What an effort that would have been by Ali Salah from the layoff by Canedo. Lovely setup. Hit the volley on the underside of the ball. Well, in the first half, so the attacking went down the left-hand side. Pakhtakor, but better chances fell to the feet of Wasl. Work there, just kept his body across the ball there by Golmatov. Just made sure he got it back. Azamedinov with the long ball over the top, looking for Dragan Seran, who's in behind. Can he set it back? Gets it back. First time shot. Great block there by Uchino. Diallo trying a foot race, but he'll have to do really well there. Good covering again by Makhamajonov. Some cat whistles in the stadium, which is a little confusing to me with my headphones on. Thought for a moment there had been one when Dragan Seran had gone through. Degrees here in Tashkent, the Jar Stadium. Ali Jordan. Medino. Abdullayev, bit of space and time. Buriev. So he's going to have a serious influence in the game, but pace and the tempo of the balls forward sometimes causing things out here. Lovely layoff this time by Buriev. Going to find the overlapping right back. Alexis was a man to slide it away. That's not the best throw-in I've ever seen, but the referee has allowed it to go. Canedo. Well, I think Sabir Kudjeyev tried his best to get the football. Referee Yusuke Araki just making sure that Sabir Kudjeyev doesn't do it again. In his opinion, there was no way that the midfielder was going to get to the ball, and in fairness, he's absolutely right when looking at the replay. Alexis. Nice turn by Abdulrahman. Cross in there early. Azamedinov with the outstretched legs, and Ali Jordan with the clearance. Abdulrahman again. Does really well. Ali Salah into the box. Abdulrahman. And in the end, it's just a thump against Abdulrahman by Azamedinov just to get the ball away for a goal kick. 53% possession in the first half to Pakhtakor. And ultimately, it has been completely the opposite way. 37% went to Al Wasl. When you think about it, they had the better chances. 2 in 5 minutes for Diallo. Since then, it's been a struggle between both sides. John up, good ball in. First corner coming the way of Pakhtakor. Pakhtakor was the man that went in. Well, we saw 4 corners in the first 45 for Al Wasl, and now they have got to defend one. Serra will be a target. Decent delivery. Headed up more than away inside their own 18-yard box by the United Emirates side. The referee has seen an infringement. Finely balanced. Wow. The arm is away from the body, so I suppose that is handball. Khaled makes that a goal, sorts his wall out. Sung Hyun, Uftini, Ali Salah in a wall. Great picture there, showing you exactly what Carlo's going to see. It's far enough out to go up and down on either side, in fairness. Who's going to be tasked with it? Well, I can tell you, standing over it. Comes Damov. And Asmedinov. Damov looks as though he's shaping to put it where his wall is. Asmedinov drills it low and hard. Second shot goes in. There's time that Khaled's hands have been somewhat stung by the shot from the edge of the box on the rebound. Alexis. 4-0. Asmedinov with the header away. Jimenez nicely played out to Ali Salah. Jimenez again. Alexis, side of a back three, really, plays it forward, and that's nicely brought down by Canedo. Canedo to Abdul Rahman, back to Canedo, finds a nice little ball inside. Ali Salah tries to get outside Asmedinov. Can he get the cross in? The answer to no. Real chance from the edge of the box. Jimenez tried to feed it back through, but Ali Salah hadn't continued his run. Muftini getting involved. Sidibe getting involved. Ali Salah, nice control. Deep ball round the back. It's going to be too long and too strong. You hate to be looking at this early stage of the second 45, but exactly how this game is going to develop, because one goal will obviously change the complexion of the game fully. But at what point around the 70-75 minute mark do maybe the away side start thinking, I'm protecting what I've got and what I've come here for? The sides will look at the comparative fixtures of the home legs and the away legs and think, I can get 4 points away from the 2 games, then I'll be doing well. So the emphasis being very much on the home side, Pakhtakor, to try and edge their noses in front. And if Al Wasl do decide to protect what they've got, we could see them drop off, which will give Pakhtakor the enticement to go forward. Chino with the throw. Not a lot of options for him. Canedo makes an angle down there. Nice little flick by Canedo. The layup stuck to him like a blanket. bit of ball carrying, just eases the pressure on Pakhtakor for a bit. That man looks a little bit downcast there, Maxim Shashki. Yeah, just see him returning the ball to play. Doesn't seem to be there either at the moment. Uccini with the ball skills. Uccino. Uccino with a volley. Canedo. Muscled by Abdullayev. Buriev. Oh, caught late there by Canedo. That's a yellow card. Thumping challenge there by Canedo. Buriev goes up. Canedo actually does win the football. That's a very, very strong, full of desire challenge from Canedo. Still protesting his innocence. Please keep the party spirit up, I would say, to the Pakhtakor fans, because when they don't, it is a little like a library inside the Jar Stadium. Abdullayev, Buriev, time and space options this near side. Ali Jonov. Across to Abdullayev. That's Medina again. Can he find the raking crossfield ball that he wishes? And the answer is Uccino with the header away is no. Sadibi wandering further back to his own goal. Finds Jimenez. Jimenez just gets it away nicely from Buriev. Diallo's trying to run him beyond. Jonov all the way back there, who tied it up nicely. Trying to look at, from my perspective, and I'm just a commentator, where I believe that either side can try and break this down. I mean, it's not obvious to my eyes. Buriev drives it into the body of Sadibi. Canedo loses out to Azmedinov and Ali Salah. That's just given the ball away. Lovely feet this time. Play forward, Serat tries to get it out far side. Amadov was the target. Sabir Kojev goes down under a challenge. Forceful, you'd say there. Pretty forceful indeed by Siaka Sadibi. So they'll blur the lines of desire and physicality, just get a bit mingled. Just under half an hour left in regulation time here. Out square to Ali Jonov. Raymond shut him down very quickly from a free kick in a dangerous area. Back to corner right the way back to Nazarov. Soufiane Bouftini plays it forward. Diallo gets a little bit on it, but it's tidied up rather easily there by Kolmatov. He's taking it in turns to take over the role from Buriev. Kolmatov. Very evenly matched sides here. All the predictions possibly beforehand were that it was likely to go the way of a draw. Damov plays it forward and got to run onto it as well, but Seung-kyung, well, he's been outfoxed there. Damov has just caught the ankle bone of Seung-kyung. Sees the pain dissipate with alarming ease. Call me old-fashioned, but I thought it was on the dead ball line. But a chance now for Alexis Perez to drive it towards the Pakhtakor half. Buriev. Kamajonov back to Abdullayev and across to Asmedinov. And that a little bit erratic in shapes of finding a yellow shirt. Dragon Setter must be a little bit forlorn up front when he has that type of delivery and service to him. Jimenez to Buftini. Diallo comes short. Jimenez. Jung-sung. Well, another easy challenge there for Alijonov. Abdulrahman sort of coming all day long. Jimenez. What can he find here? With a very high line just outside the 18-yard box. In. It's not a bad looking ball. First time header there by Ali Salah, and it goes away. It's a fine save by Nazarov. Lovely delivery, and all of a sudden, in a blanket finish in a 5-furlong race, it is Ali Salah that's got himself beyond the line of the defence, and Nazarov manages to get body in front of ball. Nazarov will be a little bit disappointed with that defensive work. Jimenez to deliver this corner now. Oh, it's 1-0. Sofia Buftini with a header from 7 yards. 65th minute. Buftini just came in, and if the alarm bells were ringing moments earlier with a free kick in from Jimenez that the defensive stability of Pakhtakor was going to be shown wanted, Wasl completely exposed the frailties at set pieces. As Sofia Buftini heads it in off the ground into the roof of the net. This time Nazarov could do nothing about it. The movement, he's got the freedom of the 6-yard box. He's got the freedom of the penalty area. And it looks to me as though Kamajonov, the man that was tasked in getting there, lost his man in keeping his eyes very firmly on Diallo. Fine goal, Wasl lead, and it's possibly what the game needed. Pakhtakor now find themselves on wrong end of a scoreline that they'll need to try and do something about, and that man's got plenty of thinking to do underneath that hat. Maxim Shashki. The real, just two in very quick succession. A Jimenez free kick found Ali Salah, and it was saved by Nazarov, and that went out for the corner, and the resultant corner was then headed in by Buftini, as free as you like inside the 18-yard box. That really was a calamitous space of 60 seconds for the Pakhtakor. Both times found wanting with balls into their penalty area. Medina. No. It's to stoke his side up from the back. It's the ball away. Abdulrahman Jimenez trying to get away from the close attentions this time of Kolmatok. If you are watching this and you are a Pakhtakor fan, you will be asking yourself, where's a spark of ingenuity going to come from now? Once they've held their own in this game, haven't really produced those moments to open up the defence of Al Wasl. On the top back to Medina. They've retained possession an awful lot. But now they are a goal behind. Where is that step up to the next gear for them? Jonoff beaten to the ball. Diallo trying to get away from Buriev. Diallo, Canedo, Jimenez, first touch a little heavy. Tries to slip it in beyond Ali Jonoff for Ali Sana to run onto. Top, Buriev. Jonoff. Again, they just seem to get into a low block of Al Wasl and get thwarted in the final third. Jonoff is going to have to put this in early. And it is catching practice for Khaled. Just moments ago, the whole complexion of the game has changed. Poznan being carried out by the travelling fans from Al Wasl. Sedan needs to be in the penalty area. Going to be a change. Seferovic is about to come on. Exactly who's going to be his intended target. Ali Jonoff in. Strong header away. By Sung Hyung. Ball into the box again. Sedan tries to control. Sidibe. Abdulrahman. Sidibe again. Top was tracking him. First change of the game coming the way of Al Wasl. Seferovic is coming on to replace Canedo. Seferovic tasked with the pivotal striker role. Looks as though he's going to make some changes to counter this. Or is it going to be fresh legs? Alexis Perez, long ball up, headed down. First chance here for Seferovic, and he gets his shot on target. Nazarov is well behind it. Given away by Pakhtakor. Sidibe shielding at the football. Alexis Perez. Abdulrahman with the ball in. Seferovic a little bit too hands-on there on Abdullayev. And Diallo just wastes a few seconds by drilling it high over the top of the crossbar. Tries to play it near side, but it's easy for Abdulrahman to get it forward to Ali Salah. top. Trying to run beyond, but the effort maybe seen the pass a little too early. Well, Adkam Zoda is about to come on. And also coming on. Well, the changes are needed for Pakhtakor. They need to just change it, find a little bit of energy, find a little bit of dynamics. Up and Abekirjayev go off. Ibrahimov is the man who's got to go and get something taped up. Slightly different change. Perspective, or will it be filling the midfield up and trying to break with the third man running from midfield? Will again get stretched. Ahmed loses out. Just need to be a little bit careful with the football, you feel, Pakhtakor, and then they may find a chance. Ahmed's taking his time. Sidibe with the volley long. Ali Salat trying to run in behind. Abdullayev gets it away. Ali Jonov with a hook off. It's locked it forward towards Sedan, but easily dealt with there by Seung Hyun. Buriev, nice ball. Sedan takes it in his stride. Hasn't got a lot of options to his left, but finds one. Very deep to affect the play. Abdumanopov. Rahman with the clearance. Chance here for Ibrahimov to get it out to Ali Jonov, but again the ball into the box is thwarted. Defensive work here by Owls. Very good. Buriev. Abdullayev. Sidibe can tidy up really easy, and Uchino will play the ball out of play. Makhamajonov with the throw now. It's just sensing that there is pressure to be exerted by Pakhtakor to try and get back into the game, but they're not giving themselves the best chance. Although, in light of how football tends to go, the Emirati side, Wasl may well get deep. Manopov, chance here for Kolmatov, stands the ball up, Sedan! Well, that's the first chance they've fashioned. But Goletsov, El Sanani was pretty much right on point. And quite rightly, the flag has gone up for offside. Something for Pakhtakor to maybe look at. Setter may have the height advantage in an aerial duel inside the opposition penalty area, but they need to put the ball in there for him to deal with. Uchino's header down. Setter with a layoff. Driving run here. Makhmadjonov doesn't really know which way to turn, but once he's in the penalty area, can get away with it. Side. Hamzoda falls to the floor. Sidibe shows good strength, but that is wonderful play by the man on the floor to get up. Sidibe again. Designed to make sure that his side retain the lead. Delaya. Makhmadjonov inside. Buriev wants to find a pass, but he's going square again. Nazmedino runs into the space that Ali Jonov wanted it a lot earlier with and shut it down and allowed Wasl to get themselves back in shape. Abdullayev, he needs to step out from the back on those runs, but Seferovic was just tracking him. Aramzoba loses out to Sidibe, who has been a colossus at times. It's all getting a little bit scrappy from Al Wasl. Kolmatov, Ali Jonov back to goal. But Gimov loses out. Excellent work by Alexis Perez there. Ali Salah trying to send Seferovic away, but it's easy for Nazarov just to get it, folded out very quickly. I believe now that Milijevic, the coach of Al Wasl, will be thinking, let's keep the ball when we've got it. Ball in towards Serhan again. Causes a bit of a problem. Uchino. Uchino is down after that clearance. Goal scorer, Sofian Buftini. The man that administers the first aid. Well, into the 80th minute, just 10 regulation minutes to go. There will be an air of desperation from the home side from Uzbekistan. Pakhtakor now to try and get an equaliser. In a very, very close contest, but just at that point there, you saw what happened. Sofian Buftini. Makhmadjonov is just looking one way, then before you know it, Buftini is away from him from the set piece. But the alarm bells were jingling just 60 seconds earlier when another free kick from Jimenez, the corner taker, came in, and Ali Salah actually got in behind the defence, and Nazarov was forced to save, which put it out for the corner. Jimenez then whipped it in, and Buftini made the most of a split-second decision by Makhmadjonov and found space. Well, Ali Salah, the captain, is going off, and Salman is coming on. Ali Salah, industrious without really causing too many problems apart from that header, but you fancy now Milos Milijevic is now thinking of plugging the holes and absorbing anything that Pakhtakor could put forward. Jimenez beaten to it by Kolmatov, but Abdul Rahman Just flips it down the line. It's evaded everybody. It's going to be a throw. Ali Jonov will go back to Tasmedino.
Al-Wasl jamoasi tarkibida o'zgarish. 7-raqamda harakat qilgan Ali Saleh Amro o'rniga maydonga 5-raqamda Ali Hassan Salmin tushirildi.
It's a real bit of purpose when they've got into the final three. I think that's an awful lot of
44-raqamda Salim
work there, I would say, for the side that have come here to do the necessary professional job, which they have done. Salman appears to have come on for the injured Uchino. Dragimov is showing the yellow card. Bit of frustration come on from the bench. Leg is reasonably high. Buftini's put his head in where others would fear to. Time slipping through the football in egg timer now. The sand's drifting away as we approach the final 6 regulation minutes. They may be aided by Al-Wasl being a bit profligate with their possession. Jonov with the ball forward. Sung-Kyung gets it down. Ibrahimov gets it through to, well, Abdulmanopov gets the free kick. And that quite simply is a case of Salim just a little bit late from behind. I'm not sure that poke. Way out now. Zoda wanders away from the free kick. Olmatov shapes here as though he's going to flip it to the back post. Header there by Buftini. In the end, Sidibe feeds the ball away. Resignation will now start to come over the home fans every time they glance at the clock. It will indeed drift away faster than they'd hoped. Manopov is off to be replaced by Usmanov.
Pakhtakor jamoasi tarkibida o'zgarish. 33-raqamda
a bit of urgency is required here. You fancy from the home side.
Maydonga 31-raqamda Muhammad Ali Usmonov tushirildi.
Dragimov loses hand back there. Chino went off and he's been replaced at full back by Sidibe. Salman has given the ball away. Olmatov's lost that as well, and Alexis tidies up, and Sung-Kyung gets it forward. That was being given. Chance for Pakhtakor to try and throw it forward again. Zulayev gets it out to Jonov, but again it's backwards and sideways at the moment for Pakhtakor. They need to find that forward ball. This time they've lofted it forward. Ibrahimov gets a bit on it. It's a little bit of a cross-field hack, in fairness, by Sidibe. Jonov working the ball for Pakhtakor. A little bit of you're told to pass and move, but at times with Pakhtakor there's a little bit of pass, stand and watch your pass, and that has caused him. And he just saw it down there with Ali Jonov. He's on tight against the touchline, plays it in, he doesn't move off to try and make the yards down the touchline, which means the pass is very difficult, which means then that Pakhtakor have to go backwards. It's not just akin to Ali Jonov. There has been other players that watch their own passes. Abdullayev pushed Seferovic into Buriev in my eyes, but the referee has given the home side the free kick. That's Medinov trying to get the run in behind of Ali Jonov. Ali Jonov now. Okay, his touch isn't good as Medinov tries to play it forward. Moving into the end of the 88th minute here. Colmer top. Good work there by Jimenez. Real chance as it's played through to Seferovic, but good work by Abdullayev. The work there from Sadibi, who's found himself somewhat hurt in the middle of the park. Abdullayev getting it a little bit wrong. Well, somewhat awkwardly. Well, the boos go up because Sadibi has taken the full standing 8 count. Sounds ridiculous to say that the referee will be adding this time on should the warrant of the 2 assistants to come on be merited. A bit of resignation there on the face of some of the Pakhtakor players. They have been competitive without being threatening, one would add, in this first matchday 1 game of the Champions League Elite Western Division. Suddenly the rumble of the drums and the party atmosphere inside the Jar Stadium was a little bit silent as I say, the resignation of what will be seems to be etched over everybody's Pakhtakor faithful minds now. Zadok wants to take this quickly. Excellent covering by the goal scorer, Buftini. Such are the small margins when it comes down to victory in games of football. Looked in. Abdulrahman puts the ball down to Sadibi. He shows great strength to clear the ball away. Abdulrahman's done well as well. Sadibi get it back. Yeah, Alexis Perez will just thump it long. Abdullayev out on the far side to Jonov. When I say small margins, it was just his glance the opposite way that allowed Sufyan Buftini to get away from the corner and have space inside the 18-yard box to head it into the ground and up into the roof of the net. That is the fine line you're dealing with at this level. Ball into the box. Round the back comes Ali Jonov. Did he believe he could get that in? Only you can answer that question. And he cuts a slightly disconsolate figure as he wanders back. Difficult technique for anybody to do. We're into 7 minutes to be added on here at the end of this game. Diallo, who had those two wonderful chances to give some clear daylight inside 5 minutes in the first half. But it's been a competitive game. It's been a competitive game which has been shaded by the one goal. And actually won by the one moment. One error, one tiny error. One glance of the head the wrong way, profited upon by Buttini, who got away from his man from a corner. Hamadino, edge of the box, Komatov. Ali Jono fires a shot in, hits the derriere of Abdul Rahman. Wasl doing just enough. Medino, Ali Jono, on the top. Ali Jono makes a nice break inside. We'll have a go, but never really troubling Khaled, the keeper. Fairness, has had a fairly safe passage to this end of the game in goal for Wasl. Seferovic with the flick, and a little bit of anywhere to do there from Perez. Alexis on his shirt, full name Alexis Montilla Perez. Well, the management of the game has been pretty good from Wasl. Komatov has beaten to the ball. This was S.I. Salmin. Diallo breaks free. Seferovic is an option. Diallo still on the ball. Seferovic is there with the ball now. Diallo goes again. Excellent defensive work by Azmadinov. Got back. Whistle's going. We've got a man down. Komatov injured his right knee by the looks of things. Overstretching. A little bit of ephemeral condyle to ephemeral condyle. Not a nice feeling, I can tell you that for nothing. It's the base of the thigh bone as it goes into the knee against the opposition's base of the thigh bone. It's quite a paralysing effect on the leg for a short while. Razi. Ali Jono, 96th minute. A minimum of 7 to be added on at the end of this game. Uzmanov. Ali Jono. Azmadinov. Again, the ball is given away. Azmadinov will have a chance to retrieve the situation. But he's done the same again. He's only picked out Abdul Rahman. Seferovic can't find a pass. Buriev needs to make it happen now. Hamadjonov goes in. And Khaled has got some dirt upon his knees. And his kit will need a wash now. He's been fairly clean up till this point. as we move into the 7th of a minimum of 7 to be added on. Special mention goes to Yusuke Araki and his team today. Very much kept on point in officiating this game. Usmanov gets himself a yellow card late in the piece. Definitely the atmosphere falling a little bit flat in front of the home fans, Pakhtakor. Those that remain in the stadium will be hoping for a minor miracle late on in the piece. Doesn't appear to be much time left. Jimenez puts it forward. Referee says that is enough. And his first game for these two sides in match day 1 of the AFC Champions League Elite division has gone the way of the away side, Al Wasl. Fine goal on 65 minutes, and the smallest errors by the left back for Pakhtakor. Mohamed Jonov just glanced to his right, and Sofian Buftini got away from his man and had plenty of space inside the 18-yard box to head it down into the turf and up into the net of Nazarov. And that was a goal that settled the game. And in fairness, the threat was carried by the away side, the Emirati side, throughout the game. Pakhtakor were competitive without really having that cutting edge. Both sides will move on to their next games. Pakhtakor will be off to Persepolis away, and they lost 1-0 to Al Ali in their first game, and the next game for Al Wasl is at home to Al Ali. But here, in front of the fans in Tashkent, it is the away side that triumph with a goal from Sofian Buftini that separates these two sides. It was a struggle, it was a battle, but in the end, it was the Emirati side that come out on top here in the Jar Stadium. It's finished here. Pakhtakor 0, Al Wasl 1. And we move on to match day 2.